second opportunities, be it offensive rebounds or turnovers, was really the difference.
I would say just the offensive rebounds. Early on, I thought, the first 8 minutes we got stops on every possession, and then they got the ball back. I think they had 8 offensive rebounds in the first 9 minutes of the game. It's deflating because that's where they scored on a ton. And because I thought they just controlled the pace the entire game because of it. They used the clock. They kept moving the ball. Then they shoot. They get a rebound. They get another rebound. And now we're walking the ball up the floor, playing slow basketball. I didn't think we moved the ball very well today offensively. Just look at the shot disparity. It's not a good shot chart for us. When we have a more even shot, obviously Dame and Giannis should always have more. But no one else had a lot, So we got to be better there as well.
They don't really play a traditional, too big kind of line.
No.
What was the thought process on Brook on Cat to start?
Well, we didn't want Giannis to start the game on Cat, and that was a mistake, obviously, because just where I was concerned with Brook on Cat is in transition, and that's where it manifested itself. Brook is so used to getting back to the paint. Either way, he would have had to guard someone. That would have been Anunoby, But we asked so much of Giannis. The last thing we want him to do is start the game on their best offensive player.
You mentioned pace and shot disparity. I know there were a couple of threes taken at the very end of the first half, but I think up to that point it was maybe 17 threes, 18 threes. That clearly is not enough either, right?
No, but we didn't get down. How many times did we drive the paint and make a play? We got into the paint. We just didn't make plays tonight. The way we played yesterday and today was night and day as far as that. I thought we got in the paint a lot tonight, but we didn't make plays tonight. And giving them credit, I thought they got a lot of deflections. They got their hands on a lot of balls.
When you're looking at Bobby Portis' struggles.
Yeah. I don't know, but I got to get him going. I got to get Bobby more comfortable. He's been great since I've been here, and something is not going well for him. And that's my job to figure out what that is, not Bobby's. Bobby's going to say the exact opposite. I know that. But that's my job as a coach to find more ways to get Bobby more involved, to get him back to being comfortable. Because he is so important for us. He's our, whoever you guys, whatever age groups you guys are, our favorite sixth man coming off the bench. That's what he is for us. And he hasn't been that over the last 5 or 6 games. We got to get him back.
In the past, he's gotten a lot of stuff out of pick and pops, pick and roll.
Yeah.
This year it feels like it's a lot of isolation.
Yeah. But today he got 4 or 5 pick and pops, turned down 2 or 3. Turned down 2 or 3 yesterday. Even the 3 that he made, he hesitated and then shot. We got to get him back to just pulling the trigger. And I told him, I'm not putting you in there for any other reason. I need you to go for it, but go for it in rhythm. And, you can feel him in thought right now, and that's my job to get him out of that.
Usually, Giannis and Dame, they're only stars were in double digits. Is Bobby that third player that you were expecting?
Yeah, but we need more guys, obviously, in double digits. But Bobby, clearly, those 3 you want to pencil in every night, having good offensive games. And then somebody else. Brook's not getting enough shots the last 2 games, to me, where he could have had shots, and we're just not moving the ball. The indicator is pretty easy for us to see when the ball's hopping and when it's not. Now, last night it was hopping and Brook still didn't get shots, and that's fine. But on most nights, Brook is the beneficiary of ball movement, and so we got to do a better job.
Before the game, you had said, with bench units, okay, you're still looking for things.
Yeah.
Did we see that tonight with Giannis playing 12 minutes of a quarter and AJ coming out for the third? Was that you looking for combinations?
Yeah, we think we know where we want to go. As far as, I guess the biggest change is, Giannis playing more straight minutes in the first quarter. And that way we stay faster. So when Bobby comes in, he's playing more with Giannis to start. We keep our speed that way. The problem there is now you have to bring Dame out and sub Dame usually 3 times in each half, which is problematic, but it'd be good for Dame in the long run.
AJ said to start the second half.
Andre had a hip. He made it out on the floor, but we were already going out on the floor. Probably shouldn't have played Dre, to be honest, in the second half. because of it. You know, the game was out of control. And, you know, he really wanted to go, and he actually thought it helped him going in because now he knows he can play, so maybe that'll be a benefit. And then with 8 minutes left, like I was going to give the guys 2 minutes, and, you know, it's just funny. We have an afternoon game coming up, and I was absolutely thinking about that.
Rollins now in the first half.
Yeah.
Has he jumped over DeLon?
Yeah, right now he has.
And what's gone into that?
Just, I think he's more athletic. You know, I don't think DeLon was playing great. I do think DeLon will come back to us. Like all these guys have to be ready when their time is called, and then when someone else, they have to be ready to get back those minutes. And I think our guys will do that.
It's part of that too with these decisions because these post games are pretty similar in terms of whether it be energy effort or turnovers or rebounds. Is that part of that too where
Yeah,
it's the
just
same
speed, athletic and speed.
Yeah.
We're just looking to get more speed on the floor, more athleticism. But listen, there are a couple plays tonight where there was a ball right on the floor, and I think 2 or 3 of our guys reached down, they dove and got the ball. Those are plays